This meeting is being recorded.
Yeah, which college are you studying?
Right now, I'm pursuing my master's from MIT WPU in Pune, but I have done my education till my bachelor's in Mumbai from St. Andrew's College with majors in economics.
Now, what is the degree you are doing? MBA.
No, sir, MSc in economics.
Acha, acha. MSc in economics. Oh, good. Now, can you tell us something about your family briefly without telling the names?
Yes, sir. My family consists of 5 members, including me, my parents, and I have 2 elder brothers. My father is retired and he used to work in a family business partnership firm with builders as a senior executive. And he used to take care of the administrative and legal aspects. One of my brothers is in Tech Mahindra, and my another brother is in HCL in Mexico.
Is in Mexico. Oh,
Yes,
what is the capital of Mexico?
sir. So I'm not sure.
1 minute. Google.com. Don't tell him, tell about Mexico, brother. The problem is if you tell, they will ask questions regarding that.
Uh,
Mex Mexico is officially the United Mexican States is the country's southern portion. Capital is Mexico City.
yes, Mexico City. I had
Yeah.
forgotten.
And president is Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador. Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador. Official language is Spanish and Naholi. Spanish and Naholi. Your brother is working as software engineer?
No, sir. He has
No.
done BSc IT. He is a systems engineer.
Acha, acha. Is working as a system engineer. Good, good. But I think in Mexico, English is not the official language. But
Yes,
of
sir. It's
course,
Spanish.
it is uh, it is Spanish as the major language. Good. So you are doing MSc in economics.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between MA economics and MSc economics? Honestly, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Because
Okay, sir.
in Tamil Nadu and all, we used to call it as Master of Arts.
Yes, sir.
But here you are telling science. Why?
Yes, sir. So I have done my bachelor's in arts in economics, and it was mostly theory. It was all theoretical based. So even MA would have been all theory based, but MSc is more on the technical side, and it has basics of statistics and research, and it's more into the technical domain. I was introduced to a software called eViews also, where I have learned about data, how to analyze data, how to um, download data from RBI, um, how to do some tests. There are some tests called stationarity tests before we start analyzing some data. And also there is a lot of indulging case studies discussions in our class. So
What is the
yes,
project work you did recently?
I have done a project recently on the derivatives market, investors perspective into derivatives markets, and the volatility in bank nifty.
Can you please tell a few points about that?
So derivatives means it is derived, it is a word come from the word to derive. That means there is an underlying asset to the stock or the security that you are trading in. It can be anything from a commodity to interest rates, and The investor's perspective, I had respondents. I had 100 respondents, and most of them were in the demographic of India, that was 16 to 20 age group, and most of them knew what derivatives market is. And um, so coming to Bank Nifty volatility, well, I have researched that risk and volatility are not the same thing. Risk comes with the risk in the value, and volatility is how high and low the stocks can change according to the market. And there are 12 banks in Bank Nifty, and there I have done the research pre-COVID and post-COVID with taking 1 year data, daily data, taking the average. So there is not much difference pre-COVID and post-COVID, except a few banks, which is HDFC Bank, which is highly volatile after the COVID, and Kotak Mahindra is also highly volatile.
What do you think is the reason for high volatility in HDFC shares?
HDFC,
I know it's a tough question. You may not have answer for this, but please prepare on this
yes, sir. I was
because this is a very, I know, even I honestly I am not aware, except that I know the one of the reasons can be that HDFC Bank was merged with HDFC company in order to make it big. Maybe that was the reason. I'm not sure. You talk to somebody who is dealing with the share market and all, probably they may be able to throw some light on that same thing you have to do for your Kotak Mahindra also. Okay.
yes, yes, sir.
Very good. That's the thing. And see, in as much as you say you are interested in derivative, this and all, the next question will be what is the position of derivative market now? Which companies are doing very well in this? And like that, those questions will be asked. Are you ready for answers for these?
No, sir, I have to do more research on derivatives market.
Yeah, because in as much as you mentioned about derivative, questions are going on like this. And
Yes, sir.
of course, you can't avoid it because you have to mention about some projects if they ask. And
Yes,
in that, you tell some other easy projects with which you can answer the questions. I'm not sure what you can tell, but you have to find out some project which wherein you are not having much tension in answering. Understand?
yes, sir.
Yeah. Now you said you are studying statistics, you are doing database analysis and all that. Can you tell what is database analysis? उसका मतलब क्या है?
So it's basically analyzing data, and uh, I don't have much knowledge into it because we had just one subject about it, and
No. Yeah, I know. It is better you tell MSc physics. We study about statistics, and if you know about statistics, you can say something about that. I know the questions I am asking are all tough ones for you, but um, in a normal interview, when you go with this biodata, these are the tough questions that will be asked.
okay, sir.
Understand?
Yes, sir, I will
Now,
prepare for all this.
yeah, I will take as if you are not mentioning about big topics like in this, and let me ask some simple questions on economics. What is break-even analysis?
Sir, I know
You,
what is break even point.
mm,
So
what is no, I am giving the link of uh, questions relate from economics. You are in
oh,
our paid group, no?
yes, sir, yes.
I will give you there. I know you are not that very ready for answering the questions. I know simple banking questions you may be able to answer, but if they put you into this much of difficulties, what you I am telling you. I have given you a link and you please go through that. Here they are telling analysis, break-even analysis allows the firm to determine at what level of operations it will break even, that is earn zero profit, and to explore the relationship between volume, costs, and profits. It helps the management that at current costs of products, how many numbers of units must be sold to recover the cost of producing the product. For example, if you spend $200 on producing a product and selling price is $20, then you must sell 10 units to recover the cost of the product, something like that. Okay,
Okay, sir.
please study. I will ask for sample one more question from that. But of course, the one I have shared you, I think it has more about foreign. Now search from the angle of Indian economy. What are the things that you can get? Now, please tell me, what is globalization and what are its effects on the Indian economy? It's a good question.
So, globalization is the process of integrating people and companies worldwide, and it decreases the cost of manufacturing, and other countries do not have to depend on the country itself. It can depend on other countries, and they can offer goods at a lower price to customers, and the cost of goods is the key aspect that contributes to the increase in the standard of living. So consumers also have a variety of goods to choose from.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Now I am leaving economics at this stage. I am going to banking.
Okay, sir.
Please tell me, what is banking?
So banking is the process of accepting deposits and giving loans, and banks make profits by the interest that they get by giving the loans, and by selling third party products through para banking, like insurance products, um, mutual funds,
Hmm.
etc.
Now, what do you know about Monetary Policy Committee and what is the news about it?
So monetary policy committee is a committee is a part of RBI, and they are a group of 6 members who meet every 3 months to decide upon the repo rate and the reverse repo rate to control the inflation in the country. And the recent news is that in September, in September, the recent repo rate was 5.90%, and the next meeting that will take place is on 7th of December, where it is expected that the repo rate will increase by 35 basis points. That is, it will go up to 6.25%.
Like MPC is required to meet at least 4 times in a year. So it
Yes,
can
sir.
meet five times or 6 times also. Now, I think in this year, they have been meeting every 2 months because of the volatility in the interest rate. Now, please tell me, um, what do you know about a repo rate and what RBI is doing about repo rate? Why are they doing? What are they doing?
So repo rate is the rate at which the RBI lends money to commercial banks, which helps the commercial banks increase their liquidity and their cash reserve, and in return they must pay the interest to the banks. And the current repo rate is 5.90%. It is a process that helps RBI to regulate and control the inflation.
Can you tell me how RBI is controlling inflation?
So through repo rates and reverse repo rates.
Tell me how they do it. Do they reduce it? Do they
Yes, sir.
keep it same or do they keep it higher? What is the process they are adopting and how that will, because you are an economic student, how
Yes, sir.
that will affect the economy.
Yes, sir. So if the inflation is high, that means there is a lot of money circulating in the economy. So the RBI increases the repo rate so that the industries, businesses cannot, they find it difficult to borrow money, and that reduces the money circulation in the economy. And
Eh, Don't say businesses find it difficult to borrow. Businesses reduce their borrowings because the cost of funds is higher. Okay,
okay, sir. Okay,
good.
sir.
Otherwise, you told this point very well. I am very happy. Which bank do you have an account?
So I have an account in ICICI Bank.
Acha. Who is the chairman of ICICI Bank?
Sir, I have written down some points, but I have forgotten.
This is interview. ICICI Bank chairman. ICICI Bank headquarters is in Bandra Kurla complex in
Yes, sir.
Mumbai. Key people Girish Chandra Chaturvedi is chairman and Sandeep Bakshi is MD and CEO. Okay.
Okay, sir.
If you,
Yes,
if
sir.
you just search, you will get it. Good. No, but they may not ask this much tough questions and all. Don't worry. Now, um, you said your father is into business. Your family people are into business. Why don't you go for business? What makes you think that getting into a bank job is preferable?
So I meant to say that my father worked for a family business. We don't have a family business, but
Mhm.
I would I would like to work in a bank because it is one of the fastest growing sectors, and it provides opportunities and has stable growth prospects, and economies at a whole will always need banking services without which they won't work, whether it is right from depositing money to taking loans or insurances.
Good. Not bad. So while talking about family, don't tell my father was working in a family business. That word, that word only brought this question. So be
Okay,
careful. Simply say he was working in a private company, he retired, finished.
okay, okay,
He
sir.
was working in a construction company, private limited company, and he has retired. He was working as a supervisor or as an accountant, something like that you should tell. Okay,
Okay, sir.
good. What are the accounts you are having in ICICI Bank?
So I have only one account, that is savings account.
Why don't you prefer joining ICICI Bank? If possible, you better say tell some other bank name. Don't you have account with some other bank like a State Bank, IOB, Indian Bank like that? कुछ नहीं है आपका पास?
No, sir. I have only an account in ICICI.
Okay, then face this question. Please tell me why you should not join ICICI Bank. Why do you want to come to us? I know it's a very delicate question, embarrassing question, but पूछेगा.
Um, so
अपने बोलिए बोलिए अपना अपना आंसर क्या है हम तो आंसर बताएंगे आपको.
so I have not researched much about ICICI Bank, but from what I have researched about Federal Bank, I am more inclined towards Federal Bank.
It's a
Uh,
lie. You are telling a lie. You are telling
no,
a lie. There is a reason. That's a reason why you
so
are coming to Finland.
I have not researched much about. I don't know much about ICICI
No,
Bank, but
Pratima, basic answer is this. ICICI Bank pays less for its officers. Two, the service conditions are also not very lucrative. On the other hand, federal banks is considered as 63rd place in the greatest place in Asia for working, and it is progressing. So I want to come here. That is the obvious reason. And of course, I won't say there is no job security in ICICI because they never send people out, except that they drive you to an extent you start jumping out of the building. So that is what they will do.
Oh,
Understand?
okay. Yes, I didn't know
So
about the pay scale. So,
I mean, their scales are low, and it is a prestigious job to work in our um, say federal bank, and it is one of the prestigious banks in Kerala, and is recognized as 63rd greatest place to work in Asia. Something like that. You should feel and speak, Pratima.
okay, sir. Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of Pratima?
It means idol, idol, like a
Uh,
statue.
Statue, idol. Oh, Pratima means statue. Acha, acha. Good. Naidu, this term is more familiar with Andhra Pradesh. Do we have more Naidus in Karnataka also?
I, yes, sir. Yes, I think so.
Your parents
Um,
have been living here for how many generations?
so my parents and I have we moved to Mumbai when I was 3 years old. So like 2 decades.
Acha, acha. Now you are in Mumbai. Very good.
Yes,
Mumbai,
sir.
though, it's a cosmopolitan. It has all the people from all states. That's not a big issue. That's a good. I mistook as Bengaluru, and then doesn't matter. Good. You are answering well in spite of the fact I am putting tough questions. Now, please tell me, why should I select Pratima?
Uh, okay. So why should I? Okay, so when I went through the federal bank's JD, it implies that the requirement is to have interpersonal skills, and I feel that I am a people's person, and that is also my personal opinion and also the opinion of people around me. So, and my number one quality is that I am adaptable in any situation, which is a skill that I realized recently when I moved to Pune for my master's to stay away from my family for the first time. I am also a great listener and a communicator. I love assisting people, taking on responsibilities. I like meeting new people and building a good rapport with them, and which I believe are the few qualities that the bank is looking for in a candidate.
Good. This is a good answer. You will manage this question very well. So you stay in hostel. In hostel, how many of you stay in one room?
So I used to stay in a hostel till June.
Mhm.
For 9 months, I stayed in a hostel,
Mm.
and I used to stay with one more person in a room.
In a room. Now you are living with another person in a private room. Correct?
Yes, sir. We have shifted to a flat now.
Very good. Do you have Wi-Fi facility and all? No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Who is the internet provider?
So it's Hathway.
Oh, good. What is the speed you are getting?
It's 40 Mbps.
बस इतना ही.
Yes, sir. It's only two people, so it's enough for both of us.
Good. Now, what is the job role of a probationary officer?
So the job role of a probationary officer is assisting the team in achieving targets, customer acquisition, increase the income that comes through parabanking activities. It is a front end customer facing role and that ensures timely service. It is also a customer centric role, and we need to attend to the customers that visit the branch, and we should provide financial services, and we need to also find a appropriate banking product as per the customer's requirement, We also need to handle the retail operations of the branch.
Super.
And
Good. Very good answering. Very good answering. You were able to explain nicely. I'm happy about this. Now, come to few questions. Please tell me who is the governor of Reserve Bank of India?
Shaktikanta Das.
Can you name the 4 deputy governors of Reserve Bank of India?
Yes, sir. Michael D. Patra, M.K. Jain, Sri Ravi Shankar, and the last one, so I'm not able to recollect.
Name
Rajeshwar Rao.
Rajeshwar Rao. Correct. Good. Do you know what is IRDAI?
Yes, sir. The full form is Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India.
Where is the headquarters?
Uh,
Hyderabad. Who is the chairman?
I
Deboshish Panda. Deboshish Panda.
She's Panda.
Okay.
Okay.
Come to other aspects like what is the present bank rate?
I don't know, sir.
6.15. When you know repo rate, you must know this also. 6.15. And
Okay.
what is the standing deposit facility rate? 5.65. What is the reverse repo rate? 3.35.
3.35.
3.35. Now let us talk about Federal Bank. Tell me what is the total deposit of Federal Bank as on 30th September?
Somewhere around 20,000 deposits. Oh, sir, I don't remember now.
No, but you must remember these factors. Number one, total net profit is 704 crore.
Okay, sir.
Then you must know GNPA percentage, NNPA percentage. GNPA means gross NPA, net NPA means NNPA means net NPA. Then you must know total deposits some 1,89,000 crore. Some 1 lakh advances is 1,64,000 crore something. Then you must know what is the total net worth of the bank, some 19,000 something. Everything is given in the quarter 2 report I have given you.
Yes, sir.
Please go through that and get to know about it. Very nice. You have been answering everything nicely. Very, very happy. I will ask only 2, 3 small questions and answer me. Please tell me what is PMJDY?
PMJDY Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana.
Correct. Um, Tell me what is CASA expansion? CASA.
Current account, savings account.
Good, good. Next one is NEFT.
Uh, Sir, I had just written it down. Net electronic.
National Electronic Fund Transfer.
Yes,
What is
national elect.
RTGS?
RTGS is real time gross settlement.
What is the maximum amount we can remit under IMPS?
Oh, sir, I don't know
Five,
this one.
5 lakhs. 5 lakhs.
Okay.
Expand DICGC.
DICGC is it's a
Deposit.
sub. Yes. Dep-
Deposit. Can you expand? Deposit.
yes, sir. Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation.
What is the maximum deposit guaranteed by DICGC? 5
Nothing.
lakhs.
Okay,
5
5 lakhs.
lakhs per individual. And the chairman's name is MD Patro. What is the date of your interview?
So it's 8th December.
You have 2 more days before you. Please study something more about banking, something more about economics. Then they can also ask you silly question. Who are the people for whom economic Nobel Prize has been given recently? From our
Okay.
country, who are the people who have received Nobel Prize for economics? These silly questions they will ask. Please prepare on them. Otherwise, your performance is far better than a majority of the candidates